Hello, I'm Brian Foster, and I'm going to talk about something exciting. The transition is happening. It's now time to start rearranging your life. Spiritism has notified us that starting in the year 2000, the Earth is beginning to transition from a planet of atonement to a planet of regeneration. This is not simply a name change, but an entire higher harmony and vibration of being. To continue to exist, incarnate, and grow on our planet, you will need to transform yourself with it. Evangelical Christian prophets are heralding a new dawn of spiritual connection to Jesus and God. They are correct. A new era is beginning, and it is fully explained by Spiritism. The Earth is currently a planet of atonement, where we have lived many lives, paying for our past wrongs in our previous lives. Hopefully for most of us, we have learned and have become better spirits via the trials assigned to us, where in previous lives we have fully demonstrated our pride, greed, and selfishness. In this life, we have softened. We have learned to give is better than to receive. It is better to love than hate. As we have grown, we have become ready for a higher vibratory existence, a level which will put us closer to the spirit realm. This level is called the planet of regeneration. The Earth will graduate, and those on the Earth, to a plateau where our trials are less intrusive and more instructive, where bad intentioned spirits will no longer roam the world, sending us negative thoughts. We will not be perfect. Society will not be perfect, but we will be greatly improved. Our beautiful blue globe will slowly transform into the paradise we have all desired. To participate in this glorious awakening and transformation, we must step up. Living life doing the least amount of harm as possible is no longer an option. We must create time to study and fully explore the spirit realm and our relationship to it. We must be a force for progress. We need to be part of the ridding of corruption from our government at all levels, from school districts, local city councils, state, and federal. The scourge of cultural Marxism and the hate toward spirituality and family must be firmly rejected. All must be treated fairly and equally, but individual outcomes must always lay with the person. Each must acquire the skills to navigate life, careers, and spiritual knowledge. They can be assisted, but not at the expense of others. Hence, the old priorities of career, promotion, and more income should be rethought. Yes, they are important for the individual and the family, but the quest for excessive material wealth will be a distraction. Balance is the key. Spiritual improvement, from acquiring understanding of the spirit world to replacing primitive emotions within your heart with civilized ones, is just as important. The transition from a life of vibratory patterns based upon the exclusive domain of the temporary physical world to a view of the coexistence and codependence of the physical and spiritual universes is foundational to live a full life on a planet of regeneration. Now, how to start? During the time of Christ on earth, the followers of Christ were known as the Way. Jesus knew that he did not merely set down basic rules to follow, but a lifestyle and a journey. He subtly telegraphed that we must alter our life routines and our old prejudices to conform to the tools required to master the long multi-life trek. First, unlike many religions, our outside appearance is unimportant. Our inside is vital. In the spirit world, thought is action. As a spirit, our mind creates the environment in which we live. Hence, the more control we have over our own thoughts, the calmer, the more reasoning, the more loving we will become. All contribute to a true paradise awaiting us when we are scheduled to pass back to the real world, the spirit realm, and to the harmonization of the physical earth. The very act of starting to modify your thought patterns and resulting action serves as a catalyst to propel you ever upward and to enable you to begin the arduous journey to break free of the material bonds that shackle us on this planet. With this first step, you'll be able to prioritize your life and ascertain that which is important and worthwhile and that which is not. Next, modify your outward behavior and outlook to be in alignment with the rewired inside. The spirit Neo Lucio, in the book Jesus in the Home, wrote about the different conversations Jesus held with his disciples in Peter's and other houses. In one chapter titled The Rule of Helping, Jesus was asked how to help others and allow them to retain their dignity. Jesus responded thusly, "John, if you are seeking a rule of thumb by which to help others, while at the same time helping yourself, remember to love your companions of the earthly journey as much as you would like to be loved and helped by them. Under the pretext of fostering the truth, don't make your life a battle in which your feet walk the earth like a fierce warrior in the desert. Remember that most ill persons already realize to some degree what their illness is, and so they need friendship and understanding more than they need medicine. Bear in mind that there's not one soul on earth who doesn't have difficult problems to resolve. Because of this, learn to show fraternal courtesy toward all of them. Welcome your travel companions not merely with a greeting suggested by the rules of etiquette, but also with the warmth of your sincere desire to serve. Gaze into the eyes of people as they talk to you, observing their kind interest, and always be a tactful and attentive listener. Don't raise your voice too loudly, because the certainty and serenity which the most serious of matters shall be dealt does not depend upon how loudly they are discussed. Refrain from taking part in futile conversations. Undignified comments are always a criminal invasion into personal matters. Praise those who are industrious, and even when faced with those who are evil and lazy, try to exalt the good they are capable of doing. Flee pessimism, but wisely keep up your guard when dealing with individuals who are enterprising and carrying out respectable, yet fleeting business in the world. Unproductive melancholy, which only knows how to complain, has never been useful to humankind, who is in need of good spirits. Make daily use of the shiny key of a friendly smile. It is with a spontaneous gesture of kindness that we can ward off many crimes and erase many wrongs. Do your best to always be punctual. Don't make your friends wait for you, so that you are not attributed a false sense of importance. Give thanks for all the blessings along the way, acknowledging both the large ones and the small ones. If the sun provides warmth for life, the grain of wheat provides our daily bread. Allow the living invisible waters of love that proceed from God our Father flow through your heart to benefit the realm of struggle in which you live. Love is a divine force that enriches life and bestows power. Above all, let us do the best we can to aid in the happiness and spiritual growth of everyone around us, not just here, but everywhere, not just today, but always. Christ gave a tall order to John. John asked how one could fulfill all of this. Christ told him to keep goodwill always in the forefront of whatever he does. When one reads the passage above, it sounds challenging but doable to keep yourself on the path of love and assistance. But live through one day and see how many times the rules are violated. Then try again the next day. Little by little, one shall improve. The very act of attempting to refashion yourself will bring great spiritual assistance from on high. Do not underestimate the invisible support you have around you. If you would like to learn more about the steps to rearrange your life, character, and personality for the good, please read my book, How to Live Inner Peace Through Spiritism. God bless.